well, Devlin Metalhead here. It's 3:45 in the afternoon. I just finished work a few hours early, and today is going to be quite special because I'll be paying a visit to Cart and Horses. I'm in what we call Stratford. I sometimes confuse Stratford with Stafford, where I used to have to go to work every day when I was in Birmingham. But that's in the past, and now in the future. Cart and Horses, famous location. It's like the birthplace of Iron Maiden. It's where Iron Maiden played one of its first few gigs in their career before they ever released their first album, Iron Maiden. This is before the time of Paul Di'Anno. This is when Steve Harris was the founding member of Iron Maiden, and he's the only original member of it. And I think it was during the time of like maybe Dave Murray was in the band, so was Adrian Smith. But coincidentally, the guy who sang at that gig at the Cart and Horse back in '76, he now lives in Australia. I remember reading one day he started a new band in Australia a couple of years ago. I never saw him, but my mates Dave and his Mental Evolution Productions, he put out like a concert, and he had like the original frontman of Iron Maiden with his own band. So it's going to take me a bit of a while to get to the Cart and Horses today. So here we are, Cart and Horses Hotel. Who knew that you could stay in a hotel above the birthplace of Iron Maiden? Yes, that's right. As I've been saying, Iron Maiden played one of his first few gigs in here because Iron Maiden was actually formed in Leighton, not far from here. They've made a really big impact on my life. I mean, you gotta remember, I wasted 14 years of my life listening to shit like Iron Oak, and then heavy metal came into my life in 2005. And the following year, I was in New Zealand, and I was staying with my Aunt Kathy before she became a big bit of a bitch. And I was watching this TV show called Classic Albums, and it had Iron Maiden, Number the Beast, and I was like, wow, this is part of the new wave of British heavy metal. And so I started listening to a lot of Iron Maiden, and then it wasn't until February 2008 I got to see Iron Maiden in Sydney in a Somewhere Back in Time concert. That concert was really special to me because it was a few weeks after I'd given Kylie Minogue the flick, after seeing Dreams Theatre, and then the funniest memory was heckling that stupid emo band Behind Crimson Eyes because they were really shit. We just told them to fuck off because we didn't like their type of music. And then Iron Maiden came on stage, starting up with the famous Churchill March on the Beaches speech, before they started off with Aces High. And it was mainly just the older Iron Maiden albums from like 1980 up to like Fear of the Dark era, yeah. But the funny gig that happened was Dave Murray's guitar pick. It hit me right in the chest, right here. And I caught his guitar pick. But unfortunately, my mum in Sydney's looking after my guitar pick collection while I'm overseas, so I can't really show it here. I could upload some photographs of it on Facebook. Cart and Horses, the birthplace of Iron Maiden, on Maryland Point, E15, Egan's Free House. This building here has got a lot of history. Must be older than the band. So here, this is the mecca of all Iron Maiden fans. Like, it's got all their albums from 1980. Like Iron Maiden Killers, Number the Beast, Peace of Mind, Power Slave, Someone Back in Time, Son of a Man, No Prayer for the Dying, Fear of the Dark, The X Factor, Virtual 11, Brave New World, Dance to Death, Metal Life and Death, Final Frontiers, Book of Souls. I only ever bought Metal Life and Death, Power Slave, Number the Beast, Killers, and Iron Maiden. Didn't really buy any non-Bruce Dickinson era albums. I mean, I did buy the Killers, but that's because I saw Paul Di'Anno in Sydney. And look, just look at all this signed stuff. Like, it's like signed by all the like lineups of things. I mean, it's such like Steve Harris, like he was in Gypsy Kiss, and Doug Sampson, and he was in Smiler, then Iron Maiden. So basically, all of my Iron Maiden like lineups, like the current lineup now, which I've seen live: Adrian Smith, Bruce Dickinson, Steve Harris, Nick Bain, Janet Gers, Dave Murray. I've never seen Blaze Bayley live before. Oh yeah, I have seen Paul Di'Anno like live. Yeah, Clive Bird died a couple of years ago, sadly. Oh, Samson, yeah, Bruce Dickinson came in from Samson. I used to like Samson when I was like quite young. I actually had a Samson Thunder Stick 7-inch, like which it had like Thunder Stick on the front covers. So we got like earlier lineup, like Samson, Valdiano, Tony Parson, Dave Murray, Steve Harris. Let me look at the topics here. Oh, early printing days. Alright. Seems like Iron Maiden's like the first gig here, 1975, 76, because remember, they got like formed around Christmas time in 1975. To the birthplace of Iron Maiden without buying a trooper beer. Premium British beer, Chestershire, England, 4.7% alcohol, brewed from Robinson and created by Iron Maiden. This is for you, my cousin Charles in Guernsey, because you and I are like metalheads to the family, the only metalhead cousins out there. Up the irons. And don't forget to bang your head and fuck pop music. Iron Maiden enjoying trooper beer, up the irons, and hell with pop music. See, I'm not much of a lager drinker. I'm kind of pussy who drinks cider.